And I'm more than, we can do like an introduction or something.
That's fine, I'll be fine.
So, as you can see, all this hair here is quite short still. So that I want to kind of leave all this hair here, I kind of want to leave. All we're going to do today is just give it a light trim through there. So we don't want to take too much off because you're still growing it, or is this the length you're happy with?
Oh no, I've got 6 months, 7 months to go yet. So.
Alright, cool. So what I would suggest with you then, if you're trying to grow it, then come back in about a month, 2 months. Patience is key with the beard. Leave it, the more you leave it, the better it's going to sit. Obviously it will get to a point where it gets a bit too out of control, then come in and we take minimal amount off. Stretch your chin up for me.
Yeah,
perfect. So you've left all this underneath here, that's perfect. If some guys with beards like start cutting into that, the problem is with that from the side, you start to lose all the thickness underneath here, and then this hair only gets so thick it becomes quite fine. So the fact is you've grown this out and left it is perfect because you get that really nice straight line from the side profile through there.
Okay.
And do you like style it? Do you blow dry it, or is this kind of natural when you wake up in the morning?
No, I bung everything on, so I'm using styling balm and stuff. So, I like the King George V look. You know?
Yeah.
Super smart but long is what we're looking for.
Yeah, cool, perfect.
So what I'm finding at the moment is that this bit is kind of hanging out the front, and the other bit's kind of curling in behind it.
Yeah, it's just because of the wave of it, and because your beard hair, it's not curly, but it's smooth, but it's very kinky. So it kinks out, sticks out, and so like you can see from here it kind of dips through there. But I would just say try and just keep it all long. We literally want to take minimal amount off. If you're trying to grow it and you cut into it, it kind of defeats the purpose of growing it, but we still want it to look groomed, we still want it to look nice and neat. Do you prefer it? I would say let's keep it more square, because what that does, it allows all this hair to grow, and you can see we just want to keep it nice and square through here, through there. So literally I just want to take a minimal amount. Okay, so with regards to a moustache, the fact is you've left it is perfect. Patience is key with a handlebar, that big moustache. You're definitely on the way, but I'd still give it another more year to get it that really nice and long, because what you find is this hair here needs to meet to this point. So all this has to grow completely over your lip. Get like a moustache comb. There's a really nice comb you can get online.
I've got the Kemp one.
Yeah, perfect. Oh, you've got all the gadgets then. Fantastic. Because so many people would like, oh, I don't know that, but yeah, keep that on with you. Put like some light wax in there, or any of the beard brands you've got. Just put it in and just keep combing it, because what it will do, because your beard hair is wavy, it's not straight, so it's not going to stick out. Because sometimes people with straight hair beard, it sticks out and takes a long time, whereas you've got a bit more of a bend in your moustache, so you will be able to get that really nice handlebar. The only thing I would suggest is as this area here gets longer, this area here gets quite fine, because you need all this hair here to get long enough that it thickens it, because there's only so much hair that grows here. So I would suggest just grow it so it's completely over your mouth, and it will be long enough that it will eventually sit all over your lip. Some guys lift the moustache up and clean some of the hair underneath. I personally don't like to do that, because if you're growing it and then cutting bits, it should grow out all evenly, and then you won't have that problem.
So really don't do anything much with it at all. Maybe just get rid of split ends or whatever.
Yeah, I'd literally just trim the sides just a little bit, but all this inner bit, I would leave it, because if you want to grow that full handlebar, you just have to, unfortunately, put up with it. But you just have to keep combing it and putting wax in, because if you just leave it, it's just going to cover your mouth, and then eating will be more difficult for you. But that's the kind of commitment you want to take. If you want to go for the easy option, then you just clean it over the mouth, but if we're growing it, let's keep going with it.
Okay, fantastic.
Does that sound like all questions have been answered?
Oh, absolutely. I'm here to listen rather than dictate.
No, that's
thank you.
No, I really like doing beards, they're my favourites. So so what we'll do is all we're going to do on the beard today is just cleaning the edges. Everything inside the beard I want to keep, because it's sitting really nicely. I'd like to just brush it all back, just clean it all up through here. Not much is taking off, and we're literally just going to take a minimal amount. So I'm going to do it with the machine first, and I'm going to lift you upright and then do it with the scissors, just to give it a really nice soft finish through there. And then what I'm going to do afterwards is I'm going to show you how to blow dry your beard. So if you do it yourself already, that's great, but if there's any little tips and tricks that I can show you to help improve what you're doing, then that will be great as well, to help you get all those kind of wavy bits, just to help smoothen it out so you can just get a really nice finish with your beard. So all I'm going to do is just use my comb as a ruler just to get that nice kind of square shape through there. Would you like me to do your eyebrows as well?
Oh, would you mind? That'd be lovely.
Yeah, sure, no problem.
I normally trim them myself, you know, but I don't really have any idea of what I own.
No, that's totally fine. That's why we're here. So you're just taking a really minimal amount of it. Just close your eyes for me as well. Now I'll have to follow you on YouTube and see how the video turns out. Yeah, it's been amazing. Like, Beard Brand has gotten so many people through the door.
Yeah, it's been a good arrangement.
Yeah. Head straight, and then stretch your chin up for me. So you can see the way the beard grows, it kind of grows inwards here and grows out here, so it kind of pushes the beard in different directions. So we literally just want to take like minimal amounts, so I don't even want to touch this hair under here, because I find with beards all this grows quicker than this chin hair because it's got not as far to travel. If that makes sense?
Yeah.
So this has got longer to travel than this hair for, so we kind of clean it up through here. Just cleaning it just a little bit on the neckline underneath. Your beard line kind of cuts off perfectly, so you don't really need to shave or do anything underneath. So that's pretty good.
I can't even see it now anyway.
Yeah, no. Some guys like to shave like it quite high, and you don't really need to. You're one of the lucky ones.
Oh, I think it's something to do with age, isn't it?
That's an amazing colour. Natural?
Oh yeah, absolutely. Yeah, but two-tone.
Yeah, no, it's lovely. You must get so many compliments on your beard when you're out and about.
I get a few, yeah. Yes, I think I've never been so popular actually, to be honest. In fact, until I started watching the online videos, it never occurred to me that I could, you know?
Yeah, no, it's great. How long have you been watching the Beard Brand videos for then?
Well, since just earlier on this year, I was ill.
Okay.
I was bored. You know how you're feeling ill and you're not interested in anything, but you can't sleep. So I just watched lots of YouTube videos from Beard Brand and Sultan of Silver and the Beard Baron.
Oh wow.
And I thought, cracky, I could do this.
Yeah. Oh, fantastic. Why the hell not?
Well, it's a new me, you know. So I guess I've had the other style for over a decade, and I'm thinking I want time to reinvent myself.
Yeah, it's good to have a change, definitely. Head straight. So you can see, you just need to put the wax in, because you can see you've got the wave and the way you've trained it is really sitting nicely. You just have to kind of keep leaving it.
Yeah. Tended to use fairly stiff wax as well.
That's good. Cool. So when people get confused with your what your moustache is, so everything below is your beard and everything above is your moustache, because some people try and grab this hair and force it up. Don't do that, because it's not supposed to sit there.
No.
You don't want to try and force hair to do that where it doesn't want to go. So all we do is we just twist it. So don't even want to touch that, and literally just take a really minimal amount off with the scissors. So you can see it just kind of thickens it up through there. So you can see now it looks more together, because this starts getting really long, so we just have to bring that in to make it look nice and thick through there.
That's good.
Perfect.
And the other side, there's a couple of bits that keep curling down on the.
I always find like with one moustache, with a moustache, one side sits better than the other. So I'm guessing that side sits better than the other side.
It's easier to keep a curl up at the end.
I did hear once you can buy moustache tongs. So it's like a little hot rod, and you can just put it on. It bends the head. It just bends the moustache. But I'm like, that's crazy.
Yeah, what the Sultan of Silver does, he uses a hairdryer and runs it on cool, and when he's got it in position, just holds it in place.
Oh really? Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, because I'll show you how to dry your beard as well. So you can do it. So literally, minimal amount, just a little snip through there. Just kind of want to check it. Obviously, this side does kink out a little bit differently. Through there. Have a feel, see what you think.
Where are my hands? Oh, here they are.
Yeah, have a feel of your moustache and just check that for me to see.
Yeah, it feels good. Yeah,
so you can see, really subtle but not too drastic.
So I guess it gives a chance for these ones to catch up as it goes in.
Yeah, definitely. You can see now. It would be a shame to trim it because it's sitting really nicely if that's the kind of style that you like for your beard. Just one last thing, just going to clean up with my scissors. So if you just like to tilt your head up just a little bit, but not too much, because I want to trim it to how you usually wear it. So I'm using the widest part of my comb because I don't want too much tension, so it just allows the waves to lift up a little bit more. So let's see. See how that goes through there? Just. You can see how this grows like that and this kind of grows through here.
Yeah, they keep trying to make them meet up.
Yeah, I always find though, like beards I find it very rare to find a beard that sits 100% flat, and because you find the longer the beard hair grows, the more it curls out in different areas. Chin up for me just a little bit.
So I think the idea is length and weight. Keep it straight.
Yeah, definitely. If you go short, say if you cut into it, as it grows out, it's going to kick out again. So you might as well keep growing it and let it get longer, because the longer it is, the less wave it's going to be. And just keep brushing your beard as well. It's really soft though.
It's not doing badly, as I said. Thank you.
Yeah. All those little hairs here, I would leave them, because the longer they go, and put a bit of balm on there, that's just going to help flatten it. If I trim that, it's just going to stick out when it grows. So the fact is, they're long, but keep going with that as well, and that will eventually sit and cover.
It'll join in there, won't it?
Yeah, eventually. Just put a bit of wax in it and it should be fine.
Okay.
Cool. How's that feeling lengthwise and everything?
Well, it feels very little different from before, to be honest, but it looks smarter. It looks it looks a bit much more trim. So.
Yeah, it's less is more with the beard. If you go too into it too much, if you're growing it, it kind of defeats the purpose of growing your beard to get it longer through there. So what I would suggest with anyone growing their beard, just come in about once a month. If you give yourself now to 3 months, so 3 trims if you need to, then you will notice a bigger, more fuller beard. I would suggest.
Okay.
There. Cool.
Fantastic. Thank you.
I'll just do one last thing. I'm just going to show you how to style your beard. So when you get up in the morning, bath, shower, whatever you do, if you can put your balm in wet, dry it in, or use it as a finishing product. I feel like with beards, there's no strict rules. It's just finding a quick, easy technique for you. So when you're drying in the morning, get you out of the door quicker, because not everyone on a Monday morning has time to prance around and do their hair and beard.
Okay.
Cool. So what I would suggest, getting like a bristle brush like this, or like just a nice bristle brush for you, something that's quite soft. If you use something like this on your beard, it's too wide a grip, so you want something that's going to grip all those little fine hairs through there.
Of a ball bristle brush, so it works really. It feels really good.
Perfect.
It's very effective. Yeah, some people say that you shouldn't use those on longer beards because it pulls the hairs out, but I've not found that.
I find with those, for the wider tooth plastic ones, it does, but with a bristle brush, because it's soft, it just helps to grip all the hair. So what you want to do, low heat, low setting, you want to blow dry it forwards, and then dry it back. And with the beard, you just want to kind of smooth it out. You can see it's just really subtle.
Yeah, no, it really helps.
This bit still needs to grow a little bit. So just want to explain, so when you're drying your beard, dry it down, dry it forward and dry it back. Because by drying it in different directions, you're really working all that hair inside the beard, rather than just the surface.
Okay, you catch all the different ones, yeah?
Yeah, exactly. Hello, you alright? So if you keep the hair dry down as well, so that's really going to help keep it smooth. If you're just blasting it all over the place, just go mad with it, it's going to not sit very nicely, it's just going to puff out. The only beard one we've got at the moment is Lumberyard.
Okay.
Have a smell of that and see what you think. It's a bit more earthy.
Yeah, it's rather nice actually, yeah. Sort of, it does smell like a lumberyard, doesn't it?
So we're going to use Beard Brand's Lumberyard. So if you know some bit of Beard Brand love from over here. So we're going to use just literally a small amount, literally like fingernail. Rub it really thinly. So what you want to do is rub it through the chin and the jawline first. Really get in there, or if you're doing it yourself, through that. Get it nice and smooth, then whatever's left, you just want to put a little bit on the moustache through there.
Okay.
Lovely.
Fantastic.
How's that all feeling for you?
It feels really nice. Yeah, no, thank you. I feel totally pampered, I have to say.
Yeah, awesome. So you can see as well.
Oh, yes, very nice.
We've cleaned up through here, straighten it out through here because you can see those waves through there. Your cheeks, I personally let them fill out and then come back to me next time, because I feel like with your cheeks, you've gone a little bit deep into it.
Okay.
Yeah.
So I should stop cleaning the cheeks up.
If you, I would just say like come in, leave it, come back, and I can always fade it in or clean it up, or if you want to sharpen it. But I would like to see how much, because I can see there's quite a bit of hair through there.
Yeah.
And I think let's just keep it a bit more natural
Okay.
if you want, because then that's less shaving in that for you, because you don't want to start going too deep into this beard because it's going to go very bottom heavy otherwise.
Yeah, and I'm always sort of edging back to make sure I don't catch any of the longer hairs every time, is it?
Just leave it and come back, and I'm more than happy to trim it up if you want to come back in the next few months.
Okay, fantastic.
No worries, and the same through this side as well.
Yeah, totally fabulous. Couldn't be happier. Thank you.
Yeah, so it's not too much. And